Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, guys. It is a pleasure to be here with you today. Before I begin, let me tell you a little about myself. Introduce my name, Endah Novitasari, is a third semester student from the Department of Elementary School Teacher Education, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, University Pancamarga Probolinggo. Today, I will present about a fairy tale called The Grasshopper and the Ant. Today's presentation flow is first I will explain the material, then there will be questions that will be answered by my friend. Why I choose the story of The Grasshopper and the Ant? Because this fairy tale contains valuable lessons to be applied in everyday life. Okay, let's listen to the audio story.
The Grasshopper and the Ants, told by the Grasshopper. I'm an artist, and as everyone knows, artists are usually very poor. But normally I don't mind about that. When the sun is shining, I sit on my favorite blade of grass and make cheerful music for everyone to listen to. I have lots of friends, and together we formed an orchestra. Everyone loves our music and says how cheerful it makes them feel. Well, almost everyone. There's a family of ants who never stop to listen. They take themselves far too seriously for music or enjoyment. All they do is work, 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 even when the sun is shining. Hey, you ants, I said to them. It's a lovely summer's day. Why don't you stop for a little while and listen to my sweet music? No time to stop, one of them said, panting away. We're far too busy stocking up food for winter. The months went by and the days got shorter and colder. It was shivering so much that I couldn't even sing. A hard frost was on the ground, and I couldn't even find a crumb to eat. I was so hungry. So I went to see that busy family of ants and said, Please, sirs, I'm a poor, hungry musician. Spare me a few crumbs from your store of food. But do you know what? Those ants just turned their noses up at me. They were so stingy that they wouldn't even share any of their food with me. Oh well, I'll have to go hungry this winter. In the new year, I'll make a resolution. When the times are good, I'll remember to save some food for a rainy day. And that was the story of The Grasshopper and the Ants by Aesop.
Okay, friend, we've listened to the audio, very interesting story of this grasshopper and the ant. Next, I will read a summary of the story of the grasshopper and ant fairy tale. Summary of the story. When the sun shines, a grasshopper is seen sitting on a beautiful blade of grass while playing music for all to hear. For him, music is everyone's pleasure to play it all the time. One time, an ant was seen passing in front of the grasshopper panting. Then the grasshopper proudly greeted and said, Hey ants, why are you busy working looking for food? Don't you want to relax while listening to my music? Answered an ant, Sorry grasshopper, winter is coming soon. There is no time for you to relax. The grasshopper laughed when he saw the ant saying that. Without realize the time has become very short, winter has occurred. The ant took shelter in his house from the winter while enjoying the food he had been looking for. At that time, the grasshopper was very cold and could not sing. He was hungry and did not find any crumb of food on the ground that had been frozen with ice. Then he went to the ant family to ask for some help with food. The ants ignore the grasshopper and do not want to share their food. the grasshopper was sad and he realized he had to work hard to find food to stock up one for the next season. Okay, next. Then I will read the question and will be answered by my friend. Question for my friend. Number 1. What is the main idea of the paragraph in the story above? Number 2. Who are the characters in the fairy tale above and what is the plot like? 3. Where do grasshopper relax while playing music? 4. What do the grasshopper do when the ants are busy working? 5. In your opinion, what message can be drawn from the story of the grasshopper and the ant? Next, these are some of the questions have met. Next will be answered by my friend Siti Fatimah with NIM 20044200039. Let's hear it.
Hi, let me introduce myself. I'm Siti Fatimah with NIM 204420038. Today, I will answer a question from Enda Noftasari. Okay, let's go! 1. What is the main idea of the paragraph in the story above? The main idea of the paragraph is that a grasshopper is quickly singing and an ant is busy gathering food for the winter. 2. Who are the characters in the fairy tale above and what is the plot like? The characters in the fairy tale are grasshopper and ants. For the storyline is forward. 3. Where do grasshopper relax while playing music? On the blade of grass. 4. What do the grasshopper do when the ants are busy working? The grasshopper is busy relaxing while playing its music. 5. In your opinion, what message can be drawn from the story of the grasshopper and the ants? In my opinion, the message that can be taken from the story of the grasshopper and the ant is that we as humans must be prepared in any case, because we do not know when a problem will come our way. Finish. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you Siti Fatimah for answering my question. The conclusion from the story of the grasshopper and the ant teach you not to waste time. Use time well. Time is the most valuable thing that can be used by all of you. Immediately do what you want to do. Work hard to achieve your dreams and goals in the future. And always remember to share with each other no matter what the situation is. Well, that's all my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.